Good morning, good evening, what time of day it is? Where everybody listening in the world? I thought something happened to me last night. I wasn't too. I was very surprised. I was picked up, abducted by UFO, and the Greys. They called the Greys. They took me off the planet. What they did, they actually did it. Took me far, far away in the galaxy. Took me to a place. Took me to a place in this galaxy. A matter of fact, they told me look out the window. I looked out the window. What I saw, rings of Saturn. So there. So they took me around that part of the galaxy, Earth, our galaxy here, and they didn't take very long, for a couple of minutes, but because they do light speed, that's why. Do warp factors, that's why it would not take so long. But what they did was, they wanted to do all these medical stuff on me, and I told them very nicely not to do any experiments on me whatsoever, and to stop and doing anything on anybody here on Earth, because it's like a lot of people are leaking out what you've been doing, and you could start a conflict, with that too. And, I said, you could have a lot of conflict doing that, sort of said in the way, I think about could. Kind of when what happened, I really said nicely about it, and they said to me, we're not gonna do any experiments on you, but they sort of said, we got YouTube on Earth. They said, and you can tell this on YouTube. I'm gonna make sure you're not gonna be memory ain't gonna be blocked, anything like this. But they said that no, they said they're gonna send me back. They said take me back to Earth, but after, then what? They said that night. Decided not to do any experiment. Only thing they did to me is help me to be more feminine. Actually made me more feminine than I am now. Like, I said, though we see that in a few weeks to come, in a couple months, you'll probably get the skin will be more feminine in the face and more necessary. But that only thing that gonna happen. They did. Yeah. So anyway, they're basically helping me in a way. They helped me here and helped me out in one way by making me more feminine. I already am. So that's great. But when I look back on it, I think about my own self and how much really happened to me. Over time, and when it comes down to one thing, that, they did bring me back to Earth, and they teleported me back down to beam me down to 5 feet road in my apartment, being right into my bed, basically, they said. And that's it. And that's when I realized that point. But really early this morning, when they brought me back, I went to bed around 11:30, or 2 or 3 a.m. by the time I brought back. So, no, and they would have took me to Saturn, which they probably did. And they were traveling at a warp 1 or warp 2. It would only take them about 5 minutes time. I know by conventional Earth means it would take them about. It would mean it's going to take about a year for one to reach that. It took a year for Voyager 1 to get there. It would take a year, but it would be like, one by one warp 1 at about 1 year. So, but we got there. And then they came back, brought me back for 1 year. Anyway, so basically, very a gray guy, gray area, and did so many ships. A very interesting ship with a lot of controls. They didn't do anything on me because I didn't want. I told them to stop experimenting humans here. They've done a lot of mean stuff, and I said, well, It said we got us another race called the pregnators. They will do what they do is they put babies in humans, alien babies, and they take them out and they repopulate the planets. And importantly, they said that Gray told me that a conflict happened among them and the pregnant. Well, I said, they said they will keep me safe anyways here in this part of Earth. They said keep me safe, and they said they're gonna make sure that good aliens would make sure that I don't get picked up by pregnators. That's a bad waste of aliens that do that. Greys are bad. Greys are a good race, but sometimes greys will come and they had to take humans and had to take out the babies that are human and destroy them because the pregnators if the pregnators get them, they're pregnant over and over again. And I said about a lady that been pregnant 22 times. Well, they said Gray said we're gonna get them. We're gonna actually depregnate the people that been pregnant by a race called a pregnating race. Anyway. Well, they had and actually a pregnant race had already did a few males too, so it's not good. So I'm gonna say it interesting. I've been abducted by UFO, but I had a meeting with the abductees, and they turned me back to Earth because I said, well, I'm very cooperative with them. I gathered a lot of intel about them and what the real meaning of coming to Earth was. And the real meaning of coming to Earth is they're trying to protect us from some very dangerous people out there. But when Earth would turn around, a science, a professor, every time I get there, I've been accompanied by F-14, by big fighters. They've been attacked. They've been attacked. Few of the gray ships and saw it down. They said they're getting tired of it, and they don't. Everybody's smarting up. We in the planet should smarten up. We're not alone. Not alone. We better smarten up because can't just do stuff to other race of people in the galaxy. I look at that. I look at one thing. We're not alone. We are one life form in one part of the galaxy. One life form, one tiny speck within billions of galaxies. There are other life forms in billions of galaxies that are really just normal. Might be physiology, might be different. They might have totally different us. Maybe look different at the alien race, but you know what? Alien race is God put alien race on different planets for a reason. So, but they do. You know what? I believe you're not alone. I believe it doesn't matter whether it's a race, whether a person green, whether it's a gray alien, whether it's a purple alien from another planet. You know what? It's all under great law. All falls under the great law of peace. And all falls under the Eucharistic great law. It doesn't matter what. And to me, it doesn't matter where that person come from. Person could be a Syrian refugee. It's still, I can say, person could be come from a different planet, like the Greys. I consider them as a person, as a life form, a talent life form. I don't, and I treat them as a human being. I wouldn't treat them as being alien. That's not me. I won't do that. I'm that kind of person, that kind of lady. So I'm gonna let you know that my blog is now over, but this did happen last night, and they told me to put this on YouTube, and we should treat our alien neighbors like that with respect, not with throwing MiG fighters and shooting them down. Anyways, I'm going to say blog over. Sunday morning, I got to take off to worship soon. So, blog over. If you want to, why don't you go down to a meeting house located on Victoria Street in Hamilton. And in your community, there may be a meeting house in there. Go on a meeting house website, look them up, and attend one in your area. If you're in London, Ontario, you attend a meeting house this morning over at the Cineplex Odeon up in the You know where that is? Located in the north end of Hamilton at the Masonville Mall. So, and if you other cities in Hamilton, you can attend the meeting house in 3 locations here. The location you can attend in is at the center at the Paramount Drive and Ancaster Sober Station in Ancaster. And you also attend that there on Victoria Street at the Eucharist Church meeting house as well. Which does have a lot. And if you live in other cities, just take a look on the app. They'll tell you where to meet. And the pastors, our pastors, the meeting house will be more than happy to give you a sermon or smile. You know that more happy. And Pastor Broxy always put a good sermon online every week. So see you there. Amen.